Okay, let us start the family webinar today. Thank you everybody for joining us. I'm going to let everybody introduce themselves. So we've got Anna first. Anna, hello, how are you?
I'm very good, thank you. A little bit chilly. So I'm representing Blue Waters Resort and Spa in Antigua and the Landings Resort and Spa in St. Lucia. And our price today is £50 or $60.
Super, thank you very much. And we've also got John. And John, it's your first webinar that you've done with us. So big welcome to you.
Thank you, Sarah. So go easy on me today, everybody. I'm only a few weeks into the role here at Marriott All Inclusive. So I am here today to talk about our 7 hotels, well, not all 7, but 3 of our 7 hotels on Barbados, which you'll be familiar with, the Elegant Hotels Group. So I'm going to highlight 3 of our family properties and some of the benefits there. And our price is also £50 or $50 US. So good luck, everybody, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much, John. And we've also got Kerry. Kerry, thank you very much for stepping in last minute. It's good to see you.
That's all right. Thanks for having me. So still staying in the Caribbean again, but today I'm representing Coco Reef Resort and Spa in Tobago. Because we don't have a training and reward program, although Tobago does, the hotel doesn't. My prize is UK only, I'm afraid, but a chocolate hamper that I'll send somebody, hopefully in time for Christmas.
Super, thank you very much. So we're going to jet off first of all to St. Lucia and Antigua. Anna, over to you.
Thank you very much, Sarah. So hopefully my internet connection is going to work for you all. But I'm going to start off by whisking you off to Antigua and the lovely Blue Waters Resort and Spa. So just talking a little bit about it from a family point of view. We're in a great location. I set on the north coast of Antigua and just a really, really short transfer from Antigua BC Bird Airport. So it's 15 minutes. You can get from landing to the hotel within an hour. So really nice and quick. We're also set in 17 acres of lush tropical gardens. So even when the resort's full, you never feel like the resort's full. There's lots of different hideouts across the resort. We have got 7 swimming pools and 3 wonderful beach coves at Blue Waters. And one of those is a family pool, so shallow, very safe for swimming. And we also include 4 pools that are exclusive to our Cove Suite guests, and I'll talk a little bit about those in a minute. And at the top there, you can see our adults only pool. So if the parents have got a little bit of time and they want to get away from the kids, then perfect place to go. We're all premium family accommodation, so we lead in from our deluxe beachfront rooms, and we have 48 of these. So this is where the majority of our inventory is. A lot of these rooms do interconnect as well, so they are perfect for those families wanting separate sleeping space. They'll take up to families of 6 in those interconnecting deluxe beachfront rooms. The beachfront rooms are in 2 stories and they're all ocean facing. They've all been refurbished within the last 2 or 3 years as well. And then moving on to the separate part of the resort, just a short 5-minute stroll, we've got our luxurious open plan family suites. These are the Cove Suites. They're 750 square foot, so they will sleep up to 2 adults and 2 children, or a maximum of 3 adults. So we do have a fold-out sofa bed in there, and we can also add in an additional roll-away bed in there as well. We do also, all of these Cove Suites come with exclusive Cove Villa pools. We have 4 Cove Villas in total, and each one of those villas has got its own Cove pool, and also Cove concierge service there as well. So I'll just show you a short video on the Cove Suites. Okay, so at the top of each Cove Villa there, you can see that they're 3-storey, and at the top of them, that we've got our 3-bedroom Cove penthouses. So we have 4 of these in total. They're perfect for larger families, multi-generational families. They'll sleep up to 10 guests. That's 3 bedrooms, all bedrooms are en suite there as well. They've got a kitchen, open plan living and dining space there as well. So we can organise a private chef in all of these penthouses, and they do tower over the oceans. They've got absolutely incredible ocean views there, 2,500 square foot of living space. And then moving on to our villa collection, we've got 3 villas at the resort. So we have our 3 and 6 bedroom Pelican House. So it's 2 3-bedroom villas side by side. So you can either take half of it or the full 6 bedroom, and the 6 bedroom will sleep up to 18 guests. So again, perfect for those larger families. We then have the Turtle Cottage, that's 4 bedrooms, and that's 4,500 square foot of open plan living and dining space there as well. And again, all of our villas can actually have a private chef facility within them. We can organise private barbecues on the terrace. They've all got their own private beach access, private pools as well. And then last but not least, in the villa collection, we have our wonderful rock cottage set on its own private headland, and it's got gated community. It's got its own infinity pool in the middle of it, and a beautiful plunge pool at the front, a beautiful wraparound terrace, dining space. It really is an absolutely incredible villa. It's got a commercial kitchen, so you really don't need to leave Rock Cottage if you don't want to. And a lot of our guests do all of their dining over there as well. In terms of dining and entertainment, we have 3 wonderful restaurants. We've got the Palm Restaurant, which is open all day for breakfast, lunch and dinner. We have the Cove Restaurant, which is open for dinner, and this is on a rotation. So we have 3 restaurants in the evenings that open on a rotation, and most evenings we do have 2 restaurants open. We are fully a la carte, fully al fresco, and also we have kids menus in all of our restaurants. During the school holidays as well, we do offer an early dining kids buffet, so then they can head off and do some kids activities in the kids club afterwards. It's 2 meal plans, bed and breakfast and all inclusive, but the majority of our guests do stay on all inclusive. When we closed in September, we actually rebuilt our Carolyn's restaurants, now reopened as the Reef. It looks absolutely stunning. A real hit with our repeat guests. They absolutely love it down there. It's a beautiful spot for lunch. So it's open daily for lunch, 12 till 4 p.m. And we've also started opening this on some evenings for dinner as well. So that's where I say that some of our restaurants are open on rotation. We do also offer a chairside pool and beach service down there at the Reef pool. We are all about luxury laid-back service. You will see from our TripAdvisor reviews that our guests will talk about our staff and they will name them. Our staff are absolutely incredible, full of enthusiasm, and really they are a huge asset to our resort. And they are one of the biggest reasons why our guests come back to us again and again. We do have a fabulous kids club run by Ainsley, who came to us about a year ago. Again, she's full of energy. The kids absolutely love her. It's for ages 4 to 12. It's open all year round from Monday to Friday each week. You can pre-book different activities throughout the day or pre-book the entire day. We do also have a games room for our teens. That's got a pool table, table tennis, multimedia, board games, that sort of thing. And then for smaller children, we do have a nanny and babysitting service. So our kids club is for school age and above, but outside of the school holidays, when we're a little bit quieter, we can take children a little bit younger. So do contact us if you've got guests with smaller children. Lots of holiday and themed activities. You can see some of our Easter activities that happen when we had 50 kids in house, but really they're taken care of. They absolutely love the kids club facility there. And our staff will take them around the resort. We can do fishing activities, beach activities and all sorts. And there's plenty of water sports and water experiences as well. So we've got a variety of non-motorized water sports, from sailing to kayaks to paddle boards to snorkeling as well. And our friendly water sports team will take our guests out on kayak excursions, on snorkeling excursions as well. We do also have our own private boat, which will take up to 8 guests. We can offer like full day, half day or sunset cruises there. Plenty of different activities going on as well. So we have a full activities program from yoga, Pilates, aquaside, that sort of thing. And then we have a fully equipped fitness center with Cybex gym equipment in there as well. We also have a full service spa, and that's ELA and LMS spa treatments, a couples treatment room and a beautiful spa infinity pool at the top there as well. Plenty to do in Antigua in terms of family activities. You can go swimming with the stingrays, and I definitely recommend doing that whilst you're there. There's also lots of different adventure tours, from zip wiring to off-road buggies. We also offer transport down to Shirley Heights on a Sunday evening for the barbecue in the steel pan. There's 365 beaches to explore, and it's very easy to get around by car. So I'm just going to show you our resort video. Thank you for the love hearts. I'd really love to go there right now. So now whisking you off to my second island in St. Lucia, and the second resort I represent, which is the Landings Resort and Spa, another luxury family resort set on the north part of the island in a great setting, just 5 minutes from Rodney Bay. So with lots of shops, bars and restaurants. So there's lots to do around this part of the island. It's in a marina and beach setting. So a lot of people do think that it is just a marina setting. It's not. It's on one of the best beaches in St. Lucia. 800 feet of white sand, turquoise water is absolutely stunning. So we have 4 pools, including our kids pool at the top there. So again, very shallow, safe for swimming. We do have a lot of activities that go on here throughout the day as well. You can see our wonderful beach there in the middle, and we do have our private marina. So as I say, it's private. It's so it's not busy, but we can organise lots of different excursions for our guests directly from our marina there. One of the biggest assets of the Landings is our accommodation. We don't have a room product, it's all fully villa suites. So we have 85 spacious family villa suites, and they've all got views of the water. So whether you're marina, your ocean or your beach, you've got fabulous views of the water. They lead in an incredible 950 square foot. So when you are looking at the price point of this resort versus other resorts in St. Lucia or the Caribbean, do bear in mind the size of the accommodation that your families are receiving. They are 1, 2 and 3 bedroom villa suites, and the 3 bedrooms will take up to 7 guests in them. 3 bedrooms, they have at least 2 bathrooms in them, so they're great for those larger families traveling together. Full designer kitchens in every single villa suite. The beds do convert into king or twins, and we do have full living spaces, and every single villa suite also has a full-size washer and dryer, which is great for those families as well. So you can see the configurations. They're very similar layout in either our 1, 2 and 3 bedroom. The only difference is in our villa suites is whether they have a plunge pool or not, or the additional bedrooms within those villa suites. So you can see very contemporary look and feel in all of them. Beautiful open plan living spaces overlooking the water there. And you've got a really, really nice big balcony or terrace. So we can arrange for the dining to be held on the balcony there. And because we have those kitchens, we can organise a private chef in all of our villa suites as well. So it is like living in a villa, but just a suite kind of product. And in terms of our dining and entertainment, we have 3 fabulous restaurants. We have the All Day Beach Club, which is open for breakfast, lunch and dinner. This is actually going to be completely refurbished in 2023. We're going to be putting a brand new kitchen, brand new look and feel to it in the summer of 2023. So really excited about that. We then have Callaloo, which I'll show you in a second. That's going to reopen on the 16th of December. And then we have our Palms restaurant, which is our high-end indoor and outdoor dining. Kids menus in all of our restaurants. We have 3 bars and also entertainment most nights of the week. And we have our weekly beach barbecue there as well. So you can see the Callaloo dining transformation. It's gone from like a cafe look and feel to a really, really nice, smart, modern restaurant. And that's going to be opening during the evenings as well for an a la carte dining beach option, which I really, really think will transform the F&B at the Landings. In terms of families and kids club, we do have a fabulous kids club for ages 3 to 12 run by Aunt Kathy. And again, because of the space at the Landings, 19 acres, we've really got so much space to take those kids out onto the beach. We can take them for picnics over to Pigeon Island, or they can enjoy the arts and crafts and the games within the kids club facility itself. We do also organise evening activities during the holidays. We have a babysitting service, and we do have an activities programme for teens as well. And we include like a spa programme for teens. There's fun for all of the family, so it's motorised and non-motorised water sports. All non-motorised water sports are included as part of the programme, so whether you're staying on bed and breakfast or all-inclusive. But our motorised water sports are a small supplement, approximately $15. They can do the Great Big Marble Ride, they can do water skiing, and we do also have tuition available for water skiing or for sailing there as well. Plenty to do in terms of activities and spa. We have a wonderful 7,000 square foot spa. And we have a unique women's health offering there as well, with all of the products to go with it. We have an indoor and outdoor fitness facility. And again, that's brand new Cybex equipment in there. We have a daily activities program, so from yoga, Pilates, kickboxing, aquasize. And we also have 2 floodlit tennis courts and an on-site tennis pro there as well. And then there's also the culinary activities. So again, lots to do in St. Lucia. It's a bigger island than Antigua, so it's very, very vast, diverse in what we can offer. So we can offer like boat trips down to the Pitons. You can swim on Sugar Beach. You can do the adventure tours, the zip wiring, the tram tour. There's the water park down at Redwood Beach as well. And I would definitely recommend going down to Le Soufriere and doing the mud baths. So just a short video of the Landings. Okay, and lastly, just to remind you that we are on My Booking Rewards for both resorts, bluewatersresortrewards.com and Landing St Lucia rewards.com. So please do go on and register and make sure you log your bookings. Thank you very much. Back over to you, Sarah.
Thank you very much, Anna, and your internet held out, which is great.
Fabulous.
You've made me very hungry with that video and the food. I love the videos, by the way. Send them over to me and I'll pop them onto the programme.
Yeah,
so
we'll do.
those. Super, thank you. I hope you was all listening very carefully to Anna, because she has got a question for all of you towards the end, which she has covered during the presentation, so listen carefully. Okay, we're now leaving St Lucia as a last point and we're moving across to Tobago. Kerry, over to you.
Lovely, thank you very much. So I'm here today for Coco Reef Resort and Spa, and it's interesting because having just watched Anna's presentations on Blue Waters and the landings, and she mentioned words like art, modern and contemporary, I'm going to go the complete opposite. I'm going to take you somewhere that is traditional Caribbean. So, you know, it's not ultra high end, it's not all polished and contemporary. This is really quite a different experience. So we look after Coco Reef Resort and Spa, which is, you know, we would say the best resort that there is in Tobago. Tobago is one of those destinations that's not really at the top of people's list of places to go to. I mean, it's very well known. Obviously, you've heard of Trinidad, and there is Tobago. We do have British Airways, which operate twice a week into Tobago. And I have to say, I've had a family holiday here, and you will see some of my personal photos in the presentation. And I will go back here in a heartbeat, and it's definitely somewhere that you can go for a family holiday. So that's why I thought it was important to highlight this hotel for you, because it may not be on your radar, and it may not be one that you think of naturally when you think of a family holiday. So, by way of introduction, I'm Kerry from Clear Marketing, and this is Coco Reef Resort and Spa in Tobago. So Tobago is a much larger island than some of the others that you have looked at today already. As I mentioned, we do have flights twice a week on British Airways. And Coco Reef Resort and Spa is literally 2 minutes away from the airport. It's so close that you can walk. Not that guests really do, to be honest, because of your luggage, but we're really, really close. The good thing about that, though, not only is it that we're really close, but the aircraft goes over the other way. So you don't have, you know, lots of airplanes coming over the beach and disturbing your holiday. We're close enough that you can get there, but the planes do go the other direction. Now, the island in itself, I absolutely love it. It has got a rainforest in the middle. You have got amazing dive sites. It's very well known for its diving. There are waterfalls. There's lots of different excursions you can do. There are cruise ships that come into Tobago, and really beautiful beaches, some of which have the blue flag, isn't it? Blue flag recommendation. Now, we're fortunate enough in our location. Not only are we really close to the airport, but you can easily get into the capital, which is Scarborough, and we have 2 great beaches either side of our resort as well. Now, Coco Reef Resort and Spa, when you take that 2-minute transfer from the airport to the hotel. You arrive at these really elaborate golden gates, and they literally are made of gold. You have these golden gates. You then go up this beautiful driveway, beautifully manicured gardens all around you, and then you arrive at the hotel. There's a gold Rolls Royce parked out the front, so you really know you're somewhere special. It's very elaborate, it's quite over the top, but without being tacky. It very much respects local Tobago traditions and style. So this peach kind of colour that you see on the building, that is everywhere. As I said, you're not going to get that modern and polished that you do get in other destinations, but to me that is part of the charm of this hotel. We are small, we've only got 135 rooms, and we're fortunate enough to be located on Tobago's only private beach. So we have our own private beach. But the reason that I talk about this resort for families, because it doesn't actually have a kids club, but that is not really what defines a family-friendly hotel. This resort is perfect for families that have preschoolers, so young children. When I was here with my son at the time, he was 2.5, and it just made me sell the hotel differently, having been before children and sold it before, but then having a family holiday made me sell it completely differently because it's so family friendly. So I would recommend this hotel either to families that have preschool children who are not looking for a kids club, or families that have older children that don't want to be in a kids club, because you have this private beach, a warm shallow lagoon, which I'll show you as we go throughout the presentation. It's a really lively area. There's bars, restaurants, there's shops, catamarans, there's local markets, local food stalls, all within walking distance of the hotel. So it's a really great base for families who want to go out and explore and go and do their own thing. It's buggy friendly, you can push a buggy around. Or if you have got older children, you know, you don't have to take a car to go anywhere because it is all on your doorstep. So we have this beautiful stretch of beach. Now, if you're looking out to the beach, to the left of you, you have Store Bay, which is really famous. It's a really great little beach. It's a public beach. A lot of the catamarans go into there. So it's quite lively during the day. You have some of the party boats go in there. There's lots of local food shacks there. So you can go there, you can eat locally. This is where you'll get your crab and dumpling and the beautiful Trini curries and rotis, really amazing food, and it's really cheap as well. There's lots of arts and crafts and just a really nice place to lime and to hang out. If you go towards the right, you have Pigeon Point. Now, Pigeon Point is a national reserve. It's, again, a beautiful stretch of beach there. It's a great destination for weddings. Not that that's what we're talking about today. But again, that is within walking distance. You don't need to hire a car. You're not confined into your resort. So these are some of my family photos. As I said, my son was 2.5 when we had our holiday here. And because this is a small resort on a private beach, the beach is never overrun. You're always going to be able to get a sun lounger. There's none of that fighting for loungers. Lots and lots of space. Beautiful, pristine white sand. Is the Caribbean side of the coast, so it's really warm water. And it's a private and very shallow lagoon, so it's kind of walled off. So if you have got young children, very safely go in. There's no waves, there's no undercurrents. It's really calm and flat and perfectly safe for young children. And there are dozens and dozens of fish. So every morning we would go down for breakfast, we'd take some bits of bread and pastries, and my son would just sprinkle them into the sea, and all of these fish would be all around him. And I think things like this, memories like that you can create for families and children, you don't see things like this in brochures, and you're not going to get things like that within a kids club. So I always like to show you these of my own personal experiences and things that even now, he's 6 years old now and he still talks about this all the time, about all those fish swimming around his feet. We have got one main pool, so we have a resort pool. It's a freshwater one, so it's a little bit chilly, but you can see the ocean from here. And again, lots of sun lounges around the pool. So if you want to have family pool days, it's big. So if you have got older kids that want to dive bomb in and they want to have a inflatable unicorn and pizza slice and things like that, then that's absolutely fine and completely okay at this hotel. So in terms of the style, as I did mention, it is your more traditional in style, but it's really quite striking. You go in, you have these terracotta tiles on the floor, really quirky artwork around the building. There's it's like what's the word? It's like a pond actually inside, with fish swimming inside the pond. Really high ceilings, fresh flowers, just warm, friendly hospitality from the minute that you arrive at the hotel. Now, we have a gallery, bar and lounge, so you can sit here during the day. We offer afternoon tea. This is also where they do the live evening entertainment. So again, being a small resort and not being that big, you're not going to get big West End shows here or theatre productions or, you know, nightclubs. What you are going to get is a local steel pan, what's the word? Saxo, you know what I mean, playing a saxophone, one of those. Local singers, as I said, steel pan, so it's kind of low key but good fun entertainment. That said, if you do want to have more lively, if you've got older, you know, families with older children that want to go out, there are bars and restaurants, also Sunday school. If you know Stephen at the Tobago Tourist Board, speak to him about some of his experiences. Sunday school is not, as the name suggests, you know, Sunday school, it's actually a Sunday party. So it's late night, it's drinking, it's really good fun. So again, if you've got families with teenagers, you know, old enough to drink, of course, they will absolutely love that. Now, in terms of the style, I'm going to tell you now, and some of you that have watched this have seen my presentations before, you know what I'm going to say, look beyond the bedspread. Yes, we have a floral runner, which matches the curtains, which matches the light shade. It is that traditional Caribbean style, but please look beyond it, because you've got amazing, comfortable king size beds that, you know, with new mattresses. You have got TVs in all the rooms, you have got complimentary Wi-Fi, air conditioning, a patio or a balcony, all the facilities that you'd expect. 135 rooms in total, really clean and comfortable. Okay, they're not the most modern style, but as I said, that really doesn't matter. It doesn't affect your enjoyment of the holiday. Now, one of the really lovely things that we do is we have a lot of repeat guests. And when they come back time and time again, what we do is we actually name the suite after those guests. So when you arrive at your room, so this was ours, instead of going to room 242, they actually name the suite after you. So you get your own named plaque, which you can take home with you. And that is an amenity for repeat guests. And it's really lovely. We have got a villa here on property as well. So if you have got, you know, multi-generational families or an unusual family configuration or families of 5, then we do have accommodation options for them. Now, we do offer breakfast inclusive as standard for the UK market. We do also offer all inclusive if you want to. We do have 2 restaurants on property. You generally don't need to be all inclusive because there's dozens of bars and restaurants within walking distance. You don't need to be, but for those guests, and particularly if you want to know how much their holiday is going to cost and to not have to spend any more money on holiday, you can do the all inclusive. So this is our main restaurant. So this is Tamara's. We do breakfast and dinner here. The breakfast is great. It is all buffet, but there's everything you'd expect. You're going to get your pancakes, your fresh fruit, your hot options, you know, everything you'd expect, freshly squeezed orange juice, specialty coffees. Then for dinner, I have to say, the food is incredible here, and it completely exceeded my expectations. I mean, I look after some amazing 5-star hotels all around the Caribbean, and the food here beats some of those, particularly at dinner. So it's really impressive. The menu changes every couple of nights, but it really is, the quality of the food is way above the price of the holiday. So another little insider tip for you. And Bacchanal's, this is open for lunch. It's also open for dinner a few evenings a week. It really depends on the occupancy as to how many nights they open. But they do like a lunch menu of paninis, salads, rotis, that kind of thing. But also they have a barbecue here. And again, they change the menu every day here. So it never feels samey. Although you have got the 2 restaurants, you know, it never feels like you're doing the same thing again and again. This is right on the beach, although there is an undercover section as well if you do get some of that liquid sunshine. There is a gym here, not really so relevant when talking about family holidays, but there is a gym and there is a spa as well. And this is that beautiful driveway that I told you about. You really know that you're somewhere special when you come to this hotel. And you know what you're going to get for families. You're going to get those amazing memories, really great food, a holiday that you're not really going to get anywhere else. You don't have to be confined into your resort. You can go out and do your own thing, really like embrace the local surroundings around you. And just remember, as I said, do look beyond the bedspread, because we do have that traditional style, but that shouldn't impact your decision of booking this holiday, because I'd go back with my family in a heartbeat. So thank you very much for your attention. I appreciate that. And do think of Tobago.
Super, thank you very much, Kerry. So great little hotel, and I'm sure there's a massive market for it for those that really want the traditional Tobago experience. So now we're going to move over to John, who's whisking us off to Barbados. John, over to you.
Sarah, thank you, Kerry and Anna. Brilliant presentations there. So always hard to follow you guys. So here we go. So like I said, I joined Marriott All Inclusive a few weeks ago. So very new to the role. My background is tour operating. Today is not about me. Today is about Marriott All Inclusive. So we're going to whisk you over to Barbados. And I wanted to introduce, refresh your memories on the Elegant properties. As you know, Elegant Hotels were acquired by Marriott just under 3 years ago. There are 7 properties on Barbados under Elegant. 6 of the 7 are all inclusive. And the only hotel that will remain as European plan will be Colony Club. So very confusing. Colony sits under the all-inclusive banner, but obviously working to protect that as a team. So we're going to keep Colony Club as extended, European plan meals. So just to give you a quick overview of the 7 properties. So we've obviously got Tamarind, The House, Crystal Cove, Turtle Beach, Waves, and Treasure Beach. 2 properties are adults only. I think that's quite important to highlight, especially when we're talking about families. They don't accept children. Are The House and Treasure Beach. So they're adult only, all inclusive. Waves has a particular focus on wellness. And obviously we've got Tamarind, Crystal Cove, Turtle Beach as well. So the 3 properties that I wanted to focus today are Tamarind, Turtle Beach, and Crystal Cove. That's not to say that Colony or Waves don't accept children. I would say these 3 properties are our pillar properties that do have a focus on the family market. But as I've said, Colony and Waves do accept children, but it's just the House and Treasure Beach that don't. So where we are, 6 of the properties are on the west coast, and Turtle Beach down there in the south. So a great location on Barbados. Fantastic beach lines. I mean, you guys, I'm sure, are familiar with the properties. But we dominate fantastic locations across the coast of Barbados. Why Barbados? Why the Caribbean is good for families? You know, we know this. It's got great climate. Certainly Barbados, consistent weather, generally warm, with over 3,000 hours of sunshine throughout the year. The Caribbean in general is widely regarded as a very safe destination. We know that with its hospitality, the Caribbean people are some of the friendliest people in the world. The beaches, all of our resorts are within close proximity to some incredible beaches on Barbados. The dining is renowned, it's very famous on Barbados, and we do encourage clients obviously to step out of the hotels, even though they're all inclusive, to enjoy the local cuisine, and as well as cultural and local events as well. Barbados boasts a number of diverse and cultural events. So the best of the Caribbean within the Elegant Hotels Marriott all-inclusive banner. We offer superb accommodations on premier beaches. We have a very famous beach and pool ambassador service that clients enjoy, and we get consistent feedback from clients that do enjoy that. All of our hotels offer complimentary Wi-Fi, complimentary water sports, signature dining with theme nights. Our concierge team can create bespoke tours, workshops and activities for young children, for teenagers and for adults alike. We offer the world famous Dine Around program and of course the water taxi service on the West Coast properties only, which is a big benefit of staying in an Elegant hotel on Barbados. So some really good benefits there of staying on the island. Water sports, so big part of the family experience is to enjoy the water sports, to finesse your skills or learn a new one. We're seeing a big popular resurgence in stand-up paddleboarding in Barbados. water skiing, banana boat rides, tube rides, kayaking, you name it. Motorized water sports are available at select Barbados properties only. So just to highlight that. And then, of course, elder kids might want to take advantage of the wellness program with adults. So we offer the tennis, yoga, Pilates, beach spa, etc. So we do offer them facilities. And as I've said, please ensure your clients take full advantage of our complimentary water taxi to select elegant hotels on Barbados West Coast. Family experiences. Our 3 properties that I'm going to highlight today feature our premier Flying Fish Kids Club. We offer a teens program, water sports, family lounges, movie night under the stars, scavenger hunts, dedicated kids and pre-teen menus, lots of different island adventures, swimming with turtles, golf lessons, island tours. There are things off the shelf that we can offer. As I've said, our concierge team are amazing at creating bespoke activities for children of all ages. Of course, as we approach the festive season, we do offer seasonal holiday programs around the whole year, not just obviously festive, but across different holiday periods. And of course, we offer babysitting services as well at an additional cost for clients that want to enjoy a bit of perhaps peace and quiet away from their loved one. So just to shine a torch, as I've said, shine a light on 3 of our properties that are I would say focused more on family stays. So Tamarind is our first hotel, very contemporary, casual, Caribbean chic. The property features amazing family friendly accommodations, great activities for all ages on the south coast of Barbados. They can offer horseback riding, cave tours, submarine trips, incredible experiences there for families of all ages. As I've said, the Flying Fish Kids Club is a big benefit of the resort. Water sports, 750 feet of beautiful beach, 3 pools, 1 of which is adult only, complimentary Wi-Fi, and with Tamarind, we offer guaranteed interconnecting junior suites. So junior suites entry level, we can offer that guaranteed interconnecting suites. Sorry, Tamarind is not on the south coast. Tamarind's on the west coast. So just to be clear, Tamarind is on the west coast. So that just gives you a little highlight of Tamarind. As you can see, beautifully decorated. Each hotel has its own individual decor, but very spacious, very bright, and lots of different accommodation choices there for your clients. So please remember to shine a torch on Tamarind if you get that opportunity. Then we're going to go over to Turtle Beach. It's on the south coast. Turtle Beach features very spacious suites, very kid-friendly amenities for families. Again, the Flying Fish Kids Club. We have a dedicated kids pool, splash pool at Turtle Beach, a jungle gym. And what's really, really good at Turtle is that you can become, your children can become infused by the local culture and to become a Bajan, where they learn to cook and bake as a Bajan would. And immerse themselves in Bajan culture, which is a really unique experience. And then at the end of their holiday, at the end of their vacation, they receive a pin badge, a certificate, and a Bajan passport. Not an official Bajan passport, just to be clear, but just a little bit of fun there to create some memories for your children there as well. Ice cream parlor and coffee shop, tennis courts, complimentary water sports, and we will guarantee interconnecting rooms on junior suites as well, obviously if they are available. But Turtle Beach it's always sunny, it's always cheery, it's always very, very cheerful, and of course it's all inclusive as well, as we know, which is a great benefit of staying in one of the hotels. So as you can see, very, very different theme. It's a much larger hotel, but that caters for families of all ages. And then finally, back to the West Coast, we head over to Crystal Cove. Crystal Cove is an inspiring, intimate and inclusive resort. So obviously a lot smaller than Turtle Beach. They again offer all-inclusive meal plan, which excludes champagne and fine wines. There are 2 restaurants, 4 bars, one of which is swim up pool bar, 3 freshwater lagoon swimming pools, terrace lounge, all-day dining, 2 tennis courts, and 2 beach and pool ambassador service, as you would expect at an elegant property, complimentary water sports, Wi-Fi, and spa services if your clients do favour the spa services as well. And again, very, very different. It's very bright, very, very different colour scheme. Great property that's very, very popular with children, as you can see there. So a really, really good family-friendly hotel for clients. So I just want to play a very, very quick 2-minute video, and this just highlights all 7 properties just to bring the resorts to life. So please sit back and enjoy for 2 minutes. Loving the emojis. Love that. Love that. Listen, thank you for your time today. We really, really appreciate it. Since the properties were acquired by Marriott, we have big investment coming next year in all 7 properties. So I'm really, really pleased to say that that is coming. Refurbishments across all 7 resorts. I can't give you any dates or timelines on that, but we know it's coming next year. So once we have more details on that, we will share that with you, but there's going to be a significant investment across all 7 properties. So we will keep you posted. But thank you, Sarah, for arranging today. And thank you, everybody, for your time. It's much appreciated. Thank you.
Super. Thank you very much, John. Did you mention your reward program?
No.
Okay. Yes, every single booking logged. If you need to make sure you signed up to eleganthotelrewards.com. We've also got the all-inclusive rewards. If you look at the list of available reward programs on your rewards tab, you can see what you can join. But yes, every single booking to Elegant Hotels, you can earn cash or free night stays from. So you can get yourself there very, very quickly if you do some bookings.
There you go.
So I hope that's okay, John.
Perfect. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, it's a lot to remember, but yeah, all good. Thank you.
Super. Okay, so the 2 ladies have had to leave. They both had prior appointments, so they had to be gone by 1:45. So we've just lost them now, but they have left me a question. So we're going to get straight on to the questions tab now. So if everybody can go to chat and just make sure that your drop down says everyone. I'm going to go with Kerry first. So Kerry was Coco Reef in Tobago. So every single person that's on the webinar is entered into the prize draw. 1 point. If you are the first person with the fastest finger, you get 10 entries into the spin to win. So still no guarantees you'll win, but you've got a much enhanced chance of doing so. So Coco Reef, what is the welcome gift that is given to repeat guests? Now, I hope she covered this. Yes. Okay, fastest person was Amy. And of course it's a name plaque on the room, which is an amazing thing to have. I'd love it. Okay, John, do you want to go with your question next?
Let's do it, Sarah. So I highlighted 3 properties within Elegant Hotels: Tamarind, Turtle Beach, and Crystal. What is the name of the kids club featured in all 3 properties? Wow. It's the Flying Fish, correct, those that got it right. So well done, very quick. I think I just finished the sentence there, goodness me.
Oh, you snooze, you lose. Gabby, you were the first person with the fastest finger, so you're entered 10 times as well. And then finally, we've got Anna. So Anna is Blue Waters and the landings. So we're talking about the landings now. There are 3 configurations of villa suites of the landings. Can you name them all? Yeah. Absolutely. So Gabby, you've already entered, so I'm going to go with Neil, who was next. So well done, everybody. Of course, it's 1, 2 or 3 bedrooms, which is great for your families. So super. A big thank you, everybody, for coming on, and a big thank you for John. I hope we didn't scare you too much on your first webinar that you've done.
No, all good. All good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Good, we'll have many more. If you've got any questions, please reach out to the hosts. We've got webinars next week, and then the final one on the 22nd of December, which is our Caribbean surprise. So we will see you all over the next couple of weeks. Take care, keep busy, and thank you for all of your bookings. We love you. And don't forget the advent calendar that's flying around at the moment. Every single day you get entered into the advent calendar. So I'm announcing it every single day. We've got a different prize for a different supplier. So a big thank you to you all, and have a great weekend. See you all very, very soon. Thank you, John.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Bye, everybody.
See ya.